In the world of funk, some bands bring the energy, others bring the rhythm, but a rare few bring the feeling. This feeling can't be described, yet it leaves a lasting impression. In the 70s, one band captured that feeling perfectly. They were smooth, sophisticated, and deeply rooted in the groove. From jazzy arrangements to unforgettable bass lines, they created a sound that still echoes through music today. The centerpiece of today's video is all about Pleasure. Now before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out on any more uploads. Now without further ado, let's cue that intro. The story of Pleasure begins in Portland, Oregon, far beyond the traditional centers of funk like Detroit, New Orleans, Memphis, or Dayton. But that distance gave them something unique: freedom to experiment, freedom to create their own sound. Pleasure was formed as a merger of two local bands, the franchise that consisted of drummer Bruce Carter, bassist Nathaniel Phillips, and guitarist Marlon McClain, and the Soul Masters that included keyboardist Michael and Donald Hepburn, saxophonist Dennis Springer, trombonist and guitarist Dan Brewster, vocalist Sherman Davis, and percussionist Bruce Smith, trumpet player Tony Collins, and lead vocalist and guitarist Randy Hall has also been a part of the group. The band brought together talented musicians who shared the same vision. The band began gaining attention with their early releases. Their musicianship stood out. Critics and fans alike recognized their ability to combine technical skill with emotional depth. They wasn't just playing music, they was crafting experience. Wayne Henderson, a founding member of the Jazz Crusaders, was fortunate enough to witness the group perform at a club in Portland. They struck a deal with Fantasy Records as a result of Henderson's excitement of hearing them play. This was the start of a 4-year relationship with Henderson, who also served as the band's mentor and producer. Pleasure wasn't just another funk band. They blended funk with jazz influences, creating a smoother, more layered sound. Their music featured tight rhythm sections, rich horn arrangements, and sophisticated melodies. This combination set them apart from their peers. Along the process, Pleasure successfully blended musical genres such as jazz, funk, soul, and rock. They also gained worldwide popularity and strong album sales, as well as attention of numerous of hip-hop artists who was motivated to sample a lot of their songs. Pleasure's debut album, Dust Yourself Off, was released in 1975. This album peaked number 54 on the R&B charts. The album was also followed by Accept No Substitutes, that was released in 1976. This album peaked at 162 on the Billboard 200 charts and number 32 on the R&B charts. In 1977, the group released the album Joyous, which peaked at 113 on the Billboard 200 charts and number 34 on the R&B charts. After the release of this album, a few personnel changes happened. Brewster left the band, and Donald's younger brother Michael came aboard as a pianist and lead singer. The group released their fourth album, Get to the Feeling, that was released in 1978. This album peaked at 119 on the Billboard 200 charts and number 42 on the R&B charts. In 1979, they released their fifth album, Future Now, which peaked number 67 on the Billboard 200 charts and number 27 on the Billboard R&B charts. This album included the group's biggest hit, Glide, as this song peaked number 55 on the pop charts and number 10 on the R&B charts. The song became a funk classic. Its smooth groove and infectious rhythm made it a favorite among fans. Over time, a lot of hip-hop artists would sample this song, introducing the band to a new generation. Along with Glide, some of the group's other hits was Ghettos of the Mind that peaked number 71 on the R&B charts. Joyous that peaked number 35 on the R&B charts. Future Now that peaked number 75 on the R&B charts. And Yearning Burning that peaked number 30 on the R&B charts. The group went on to release 2 more albums, including Special Things that peaked number 97 on the Billboard 200 charts and number 27 on the R&B charts, and Give It Up that peaked 164 on the Billboard 200 charts and number 30 on the R&B charts. The cult classic film House Party visibly showcased the group's success when it featured their song. What made Pleasure special was their musicianship. Each member brought a high level of skill to the group. Their arrangements was complex but accessible. They understood how to balance technical excellence with groove. This was the balance that gave their music a lasting appeal. As the late 70s turned into the 80s, the music industry began to change. Disco, electronic music, and new forms of R&B began to dominate. For bands like Pleasure, adapting to these new changes wasn't always straightforward. Their style, rooted in live instruments, faced new challenges in an evolving industry. Unfortunately, the band disbanded in 1982, possibly as a result of their lack of success. Following their breakup in 1982, the majority of its members remained involved in the music industry in a variety of capacities, including touring with musicians, teaching, producing other bands, and creating songs for Disney. Sadly, on August 12, 2006, Bruce Carter passed away. Despite changes in popularity, Pleasure's music never disappeared. Their songs, especially Glide, became staples for DJs and producers. Hip-hop artists sample their work, keeping their sound alive. Their influence extends far beyond their original era. Pleasure has now reformed and is presently composed of Michael Hepburn, Nathaniel Phillips, Douglas Lewis, Dennis Springer, Brian Foxworth, and Tiffany Wilson. They released an album in 2019 called Now Is the Time that peaked 164 on the Billboard 200 charts and number 30 on the R&B charts, proving that their sound didn't go anywhere. Today, Pleasure is recognized as one of the most important funk bands of the 70s. Their distinctive combination of funk and jazz continue to inspire musicians. Their music remains as a testament to the power of the groove and creativity. Pleasure didn't just make music, they created a feeling, a groove that moved through generations, a sound that refused to fade. Because in the end, the best music isn't just heard, it's felt. And Pleasure made sure you felt every note. Now, before we go, I have a question for you all. What is your favorite song by Pleasure? Before I go, I want to take a second to promote my Discord. Over here, I provide a safe space for my supporters. We discuss music of all genres. You can provide me feedback on recent uploads, etc. If that interests you, then go ahead and check me out. The link is in my bio. While I have y'all here, if you would like to support the channel further, then feel free to become a member. By doing so, you help make these videos possible. I thank each and every one of you who supported me along this journey.